Hello and welcome back to GeoGuessr. If you hear a bit of a gurgling in the background, it's just my dishwasher. I had to do that right now. Sorry if that's a bit noticeable sometimes, but there was no other way really. But enough about that. Let's just do another community world challenge. Moving 3 minutes timer. Challenge created, and the link should be in the description. So let's go. There we go. Now what do we have here? Okay, we have Arabic writing. Does that mean okay? That also looks like the Turkish flag. I don't know if this is like an embassy or if this actually is in Turkey. It might just be the embassy. Let's keep going because I don't think. I mean, I'm not sure. I could be wrong about this, but I don't think Turkey has Arabic writing. At least that would be news to me, but I haven't been there in a long time. I think 2004 I was there as a little child, and that's that. Wait, what? Okay, there's another flag. Wait, isn't the Turkish flag slightly different? Oh, which one is that? Which one is that? There's some more road signs. No, this is. I don't think there's a. Maybe Turkey is a city or something. What is that? What is that flag though? What is that flag? I should really get better with flags. I should do some like flag quizzes in my free time. Is that like Syria or something like that? Or is that... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. This might be a rough one. Or is it... Is it maybe Algeria? Do we have any of those names somewhere here? I'm not sure. I could be barking up entirely the wrong tree. That would be a shame. But I don't know. I really should pay more attention to flags just in general. Like, there's plenty I know, but then I have some real blind spots. Let's just go for it. No, it was in Tunisia. That was... You know, I just recently had a round where I saw a Tunisian flag. And in the meantime, I already forgot about it. And there's Turkey. Yeah. I don't know how it's pronounced. I'm sorry about that. But okay. I mean, 3,900 isn't optimal. The average I want to get per round is, of course, 4,000. But, you know, it's not that far below. Let's keep going. Okay, this... This could be a lot of places so far. Our shadow falls north, which means we are in the northern hemisphere. That is good to know. And there's right side traffic, but I assume that since it's northern hemisphere and this does not look like Britain. I kind of had an inkling when I saw the bus stop that it was gonna be something like this. Oh boy, this might be a bad round. Where would that be? 144 kilometers, vaguely southwest of whatever that is. Let's see if we can find that somewhere. Oh! That's, yeah. Volgograd, right? So we are 144 kilometers to the southeast, right? Because that's pointing vaguely northwest. So what road could we be on here? I mean, to be fair, the roads can always bend and turn. Could be somewhere like here, maybe? I don't know if the distance is right in that regard. Could be approximately right. I mean, I think this seems about reasonable. Wait, let's see if we have this nearby. Let's see if we have this nearby. Do we have that anywhere? Again, I don't know how to pronounce that. I cannot read Cyrillic. No, that's a different thing. Is it maybe a different road? There's Volgograd. Do we have that anywhere on the map? I'm gonna stick with where I am until I find this, or the timer runs out. We might also not be on a main road here, we might be on some other road. This might also be quite small, so we might have to be zoomed in much further. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find that in time. Let's just send it. Okay, it was a different road, but 122 kilometers. Not bad, not bad. 4,681. I'm happy with that. I mean, all things considered. Russian guess? Not so bad. Not so bad at all. Okay. Ah, there's a sign? Oh, come on, you don't have to blur that. Totor something. Totor Viecii? I don't know how to pronounce that. But the C with the Hacek on top of it, well, that strikes me as Eastern European. So let's keep going and see if we find more clues about which specific country it could be. At this point, could be a lot of them, really. Come on now, let's keep going and see if any more stuff reveals itself to us. I mean, it is quite flat. That is good to know. So my first guess wouldn't be like Slovenia or something like that. It could still be. But I feel like there's plenty of mountains in Slovenia too. Though, to be fair, right at the border with Austria, I think it should be fairly flat. Let's keep going. Let's keep pushing on. I mean, this could, at this point, could be like Czechia, Slovakia, something like that, maybe. Not entirely sure. But let's keep pushing on and see if anything pops up. Doesn't look like there's much. I mean, we're in the middle of wide open fields. So doesn't look like there's anything coming up imminently, unfortunately, but we can always hope. We can always hope that some farmer has a flag hanging from a tractor or something. Oh, for a second it told me that this was the end. Glad that it wasn't. Let's keep going. What's going on up ahead there? Is that... Ooh? Okay, this is a... somewhat... Wait. Oh, there's a sign. Come on, wasted a lot of time that way. Just... That's strange language-wise. I'll put myself here. This is just a shot in the dark, really. Okay, it was Lithuania, yes. Okay. The words and like the letters in that order felt a bit strange to me, but I wasn't really sure what to do with that. But yeah, Lithuania, that makes sense actually. I should keep that in mind. When there's a lot of I's and stuff like that in there, and EI's and whatnot, maybe think Baltic instead of you know, more central. That's something to keep in mind. 3,487 is not optimal, but let's keep going. Okay. Okay, a diner, if that is what it is. Claveria view deck entrance. A lot of English. Micromatic doesn't really tell me much. What's that currency? What does this say? Philippines. I kind of had a hunch, but this very much does confirm it. Calvaria. I don't know if I'm gonna find Calvaria. I don't know if that's a big thing. I'll put myself down here for now. Does it tell me about which island we're on which island we are? Let's see if we can get a better angle of that. That's a worse angle. That's a much worse angle. I don't know what this says. Is this like the name of the island? Looks like an MO or NO or something like that. But it might not even be the name of the island. So let's keep going and hope for something more. Well, this is not gonna help me, unfortunately. Let's keep pressing on. But I don't know what would really help me here. I don't think they're gonna have a sign here that tells me on which island I am. Because, like, you know, the world itself isn't designed for GeoGuessr, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna get anything more exact than this. Yeah, we're just gonna have to roll with it. Do I just hedge my bets and stay around here? Do I go? I'll go here. I'll go here. Yeah, let's send it. Wrong island, but honestly not too bad. 260 kilometers, it was here. Ah, there's Claveria. I mean, and there's the Claveria view deck. Looked nice. Looked very nice, actually. Okay, let's keep going to the next location. Rampart view. Place Vendôme. Okay. It all seems a bit blurry. Maybe it's the sunlight just screaming into a camera that's messing with stuff. Let's keep going. Man, it's Indian Hut? Okay. Let's keep going and see. Hot roti shop doesn't really tell me all that much. I mean, so far this does somewhat scream like maybe Oh, wait. Wait, that flag. What is that flag again? Is that the Sri Lankan flag? Are we on Sri Lanka? I think that would track. It might be a Sri Lankan restaurant somewhere else, but I think that was the Sri Lankan flag. But I'm not entirely sure. Again, bit rusty on the flags. Okay. I think that's the same flag again. Man, this one is quite blurry. It's hard to read anything that's not in a very large font. Police barracks. Can't read it. There's shrubbery in the way. I mean, this looks like it might be part of a larger city or something. I'll go over here, closer to Colombo. Let's keep going. I mean, we don't have a lot of time left, of course, but you know, a quick look can't hurt. There we go. Oh, the camera is better. Old town of Gull and its fortifications. Where's Gull? Where's Gull? There we go. That was clutch last second. 4,988, 4.6 kilometers off. Nice. Nice, that's good, that's good. Glad I saw the Sri Lankan flag. And glad I saw a gull. That was clutch. Good thing I kept looking. Interesting. My worst guess was in Europe. Let's take a look at the breakdown. Yeah, Russian guess. Pretty respectable, honestly. This one, it could have been better if I had remembered the flag. But, you know, still not too bad points-wise. Then, of course, Sri Lanka was good and Philippines was decent, and the worst one, yeah, the worst one by over 200 kilometers was just Europe. Okay, but hey, I think that was a pretty successful round. So let's go again, I'd say. Challenge, same settings. Let's copy that and let's also paste that, so I can put it in the description, and let's start. Okay. Okay, interesting. Can't really tell the direction of the sun all that well. Left side traffic. Good to know. Let's keep going. Got any language for me? That would be much appreciated. Something carrier. Black Diamond Motors, I don't know what that all means. Cold chain. Just some brand that I don't know. Can I see the shadow of my car? Can I maybe see a truck's shadow? The truck's shadow is falling like in that direction, so we are in the northern hemisphere. We should at least be. Though we might be relatively close to the equator maybe. But we should be northern hemisphere. A lot of English language is kind of throwing me off. Can I please get a better look at that? Okay. That is... Is that... What language is that exactly? I'm not good at telling those apart yet. Is that... Shouldn't be Indonesia. Is that... I don't know, that's not Cambodia. Could be Thai. Could be Thai. Yeah, I'll go with that for now until further evidence comes up and maybe disproves that or proves it. Who knows? We will see. Anything more here? Badrama? Wildlife something? Do we have something with that name here? I don't see anything. Oh! Oh, it was actually in India. Okay. Well, I got it wrong there. And that is a big hit. That is a big hit to the points. Unfortunate. Plateau Road, Highway 87. Oh, the sun is... Maybe very slightly south. Oh, that's... It's pretty much east, unfortunately. We have right side traffic. This just looks like the United States. With the terrible camera thrown in sometimes. I mean, all the cacti. Those originate on the American continents as far as I know. Yeah, this all just looks like the United States. Shoulder work ahead. Sure hope it does. Oh, that's some rancid camera. Holy mackerel. Did that say 2019? That looks like 1982 or something. My god. Yeah. Oh god, this is bad. This is some real terrible camera. Where exactly would I put it? I'm not sure yet. Let's see, maybe we can get a little more information. Maybe some road sign that has a state on it would be nice. Gila River, Indian Community, Sovereign Land. Okay. Is that like... I'm gonna put that here for now. Navajo Nation. I don't know if I can find that. Wind River Reservation. That's of course where the movie is set, I think. Ah, Gila River Indian Reservation. From what angle are we entering this place? We are coming from the north. So... But we went along a road that went west. And then we're going in there. Maybe here? I'm not sure. Somewhere here? Let's guess. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, we are already in there. Okay, that's fine too. Okay, yeah, 27 kilometers. I'm pretty happy with that. Glad I found it. Yeah, let's keep going then. Okay. This... on first impression looks kind of Southeast Asian again. could be something else as well. Not exactly an expert on that, but oh, Cambodian Nationalities Party, is that like the opposition to the Cambodian People's Party? Wait, there we are. Let's place ourselves down here for now. I'm gonna have to look into that if those parties are opposed. I mean, they probably are. We'll see. Oh, different camera. Let's keep moving. I see a sign up ahead, maybe? Oh, candlelight party. That doesn't really tell me much. Yeah, this doesn't tell me much on... Oh! That turned me around for a second. Do we have anything here? Yeah. Pretty much what I expected. But unfortunately, that doesn't really tell me where in the country I am. Come on, anything, please? Was that a... Is that a road marker? 56 or maybe 13. 56, 56, 56. Where would you be? There's 57, 65, 55, 57, 55, 55, 57, 59, 57. You really find all the adjacent numbers, don't you? 53, 53A, 52, 53B, 55 again. I'm gonna place it somewhere in this vicinity for now. 55, 57, 59, 57B. Where's the 56? 56? 10 kilometers. I'll gladly take it. Wonderful stuff. Okay, we're starting to claw it back. 4,973 points. Not gonna complain about that one. This is blurred out. Let's see if we can... No, it's still blurred out. This whole property seems to be somewhat blurred out. Let's move on and not worry ourselves with that for now. And see if maybe we can find some more information. The way the signs were oriented, I'm leaning towards right side traffic, and that confirms it. Okay. Take me back. Take me back, take me back. That is Portuguese. I guess it's probably gonna be Brazil again. Vaguely southwest, maybe? Oh, I'm not sure. Sometimes when it's really far west or east, it's honestly hard to tell because, you know, the compass isn't always 100% correct. Like, it's mostly correct, but if there's a small divergence, I'm not gonna pay too much attention to that. Wow, this is a worn down sign. Oh my god, okay. Let's keep going. Yeah, this does not yield a lot of information. Basically, I need a sign that tells me one of those road signs that tells me what state we are in. That would be really nice. They have some of those here, because some of the roads have the 2-letter thing for the state in it, and that would be very nice now. But oof. I feel like all the clawing back that we've done is going to be undone in a painfully short amount of time now. in under a minute. But what can you do? I mean, all things considered, let's just take a look at the map real quick. Where would this be? Somewhere here, maybe? It's not... I don't know how dry these sectors are, but this isn't too forested. I'm putting myself relatively far north because of the sun alignment, and I'm gonna hope for the best. BR. Where's BR? Was I in... I might have... No, right, there at the... What? I thought it was state of... the BR state, but wasn't it? It looked like it. You can only see that when you zoom out, unfortunately, but okay. It's fine. 260 kilometers puts me above my 4,000 points threshold. So that is pretty good. Now, where did that land us? Okay, there's immediately some... Andorra? In 16 kilometers? Like the country Andorra? The N232. Like Andorra is here. Okay. Where's the N232? N232. I'm gonna put myself in Andorra for now. Probably not exactly in Andorra, but that's okay. Let's see if we see any of those names pop up. Are we in France, maybe? 230? Do we have the 232 somewhere, please? No? Nowhere? Do we have to zoom in further to see that? Or is there another town called Andorra that isn't the country of Andorra? France doesn't seem to have those. But doesn't seem to have that road. Come on now, anything else? Anything else? You'd think that would be a slam dunk, but then finding the right road proves to be difficult. God damn. Okay. Well, I guess I'll stick with Andorra and hope for the best. Oh no, there's a place called Andorra down here. Well, we still got over the threshold, so that is good enough for me. There we go, let's take a look at the results. That is a new level, level 27. Let's take a look at the breakdown. Okay, obviously round 1 was rough and essentially put us at a deficit that we had to spend the next 4 rounds making up for, and we just barely did. But hey, even if it was barely, we did do it. So that's nice at least. And I think that was the second round, wasn't it? So with that, I'm gonna say see you next time.